Okay, so now to get started, you are going to need these things. Now, you don't have to use one of these, but I prefer to use it. It's easier, it's a little simpler for me. We're only going to be using the seasoning for this in here, and you're thinking, oh, you could have just got the seasoning. Well, it's also because now there's also the special sauce, and also I get extra tortillas in the mix, and use it for like wraps, things like that. You are going to need your ground beef, as you can see over here. A source of cooking. Now this is something I got at IKEA, not sponsored by them, but this is a nice grill that I use. It cooks it nice and fast, and I just have a wooden spoon to mix stuff around. So let's get okay. So now that your meat has been browning, you haven't seasoned it yet. You don't want to season it yet. You want to put on a low light cook, so this way it cooks over the entire course of us preparing the meal. You are going to start on the macaroni. Yes, that's right, macaroni. Now, again, as you're going to notice, I've labeled off the names this way. There's no copyright problems. I just prefer this brand of macaroni. You can have other brands, but you're just gonna follow the instructions and make the macaroni as you normally would. So let's get into it. Okay, and now that your beef is browning while your water for your macaroni is boiling, you're going to add the ingredients that it wants you to do. In this case, it's 1 tablespoon vinegar and 1 tablespoon oil, and 3 tablespoons water, and the seasoning packet. And you're just gonna let it do its thing, mix it up and stuff. So yeah, see you in a bit. And now that your water is boiling, you're just gonna add the pasta. Now I added a little bit of salt to my water to make it boil faster, but that's optional. So I added 6 cups of water to this pan as the directions says. Again, this is just a simple, this is the easy way out, so you make it, the whole point is to find the easiest way to make the food, and in this case it's to follow the directions. So you're going to let this pasta sit for 8 minutes, and you're going to turn it down to a low, medium-ish temperature, medium-low, whatever you want to call it, and you're just going to let that boil, and then I'll get back to you in a second. See you then. Now that your pasta is cooking, we're going to move on to the delicious nacho cheese sauce. Oh yeah. So, first things first, you gotta remember to open up the dang thing and simply follow the instructions. Now, I have read the instructions on the back of this one, and if I'm not mistaken, it requires a cup of milk, and you just pour in, oops, that spilled, pour in the mix. So yeah, I'll see you guys when this is done. Okay, and now you're just gonna go add the following ingredients to your cooked pasta. 2 cups of 3 tablespoons of milk, and 2 tablespoons of butter. Now this is 1 tablespoon because I don't like it as buttery, but that's just me. And then you're just gonna add your flavor packet. And then you're just gonna mix all these things together. Jeez. And preparation of our food. So first, you're going to take your meat and just plop that on there. It should have been sitting at a low temperature. It's okay if I touch it with my hands, world's not gonna end. Just gonna take a little bit of that. Delicious. And now you're going to take your nacho cheese sauce. I'm going to take a little bit of that, bedazzle some of that on there. you're gonna take this cheese now and just put a little tiny sprinkling of that on. Now this is the secret weapon. New York cheddar chips. And you're just gonna take a couple of those and crumble it on there. And that's the food. I hope you guys enjoyed. And so I also forgot to mention the macaroni. So this is just supposed to be a side. You can add it on top if you want to. Personally, I just like it as kind of a side. So we're gonna bring this off to my mom for judging. And yeah. No, I'm not. So out of 1 out of 10,
well,
when you eat this.
Definitely cheesy. There's absolutely nothing here but meat and cheese, right?
Yeah, just meat and cheese related items. So what do you think it's worth from 1 to 10?
Well, it's cheesy and crunchy and meaty and gooey. I like it, but I think I might need a side of vegetables.
So 7 out of 10?
I would give you a 7 out of 10. Make mommy a salad or give me some guac, and you got a 10 out of 10.
So there's the final verdict, guys. If you get this with a salad, it'll be perfect. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!